We're introducing here at IBC our latest product, which is the LiveU 500. The LiveU 500 is the next generation product of LiveU. What's unique about this product is, first of all, we are talking about 8 bonded cellular connection, including 2 Wi-Fi connection and LAN connection. So you can say that it's up to the total of 12 connections. With that, we're using the latest state-of-the-art video encoding engine that can host an SDI or an HDMI connection, give you total ability to go mobile at any place. We see that as the next professional solution for day-to-day news gathering all over the world by top-tier news providers and second-tier news provider. So we think that this product can cater all the needs that a typical broadcaster might have. Including to that configuration, which holds the battery for 3.5 hours. This can come up also with a camera mount solution, so you can either put it on a camera mount or a backpack solution. So it's very versatile in terms of the configuration that this product can have for any broadcaster in the world.
Is it easy to use? I mean, a lot of people know you're going to use this on Send Live. It's just journalists who are getting a camera. Is it difficult to set up?
No, it's very intuitive. The GUI here is very intuitive, although this is not powered right now. The GUI is not very intuitive, but in cases where the cameraman is not completely comfortable, the control of that unit can be from the back end itself. So if a broadcaster sits in the master control room, the engineer in the master control room can take ownership of that unit and configure it and operate it. So the cameraman out in the field, all he has to do is point his camera and shoot. Nothing needs to be controlled from the unit itself. If the cameraman is a more savvy guy, actually he can control the unit from here and do the configuration by himself. But it's not necessary, so we give the option on both ends.
You have launched a new software upset for this one too.
This one also, yes. Because of the video encoding, I mean, this is a completely new software that gives you the ability to do more that you've been doing before, with a lot of features, live and store and forward. So it's a mixing together of two capabilities that the broadcast can take advantage of.
And this is ready for delivery now?
This will be ready for delivery in November, but ready for demoing right after the show. But in November we're talking about mass production, where actually stations can start getting their hands on and using that unit.
And it will cost how much?
Well, cost in Europe depends on the country where we operate, and it depends on how to configure the set. But we are talking about less than 2,000 euro per month for renting this, for leasing that, because we're working on a lease-based model. We're not in the business of selling boxes. We're in the business of service, because once we are establishing a connection with the broadcaster, it's about us to provide 24/7 support. It's about us to manage the relationship with the cellular carrier, and it's about us to do free upgrade for software and hardware. This is the 5th generation product of LiveU. So we know that this technology advances very fast. So the next show, we'll have a new product, and a broadcaster see that, he will get it replacement for the unit that he's currently on. So again, we are in a business of servicing and partnering with the broadcaster, and not about just selling this and tell him, you deal with it.
You're not pushing boxes, you are making a service.
Exactly.
Yeah, but we are living in a global world, and people want to do this globally, but we have got a problem with roaming and the cost of ownership of distribution. What about that? What should I do if I need to go abroad with it?
So the two things. First of all, we provide roaming unit if you have the need for that. But because of the growth of the company and our global presence, if you fly from Norway today to UK, we'll make sure that someone meets you at the Heathrow Airport, provide you with 7 SIM cards of local UK. Because we work in over 80 countries over the world, we know how to deal with those type of roaming issues. So whenever you're flying from one country to another, And again, it's about service. We're not about just selling you the box and tell you, you deal with the O2 together or with the Vodafone when you get to UK. No, we will meet you at the airport or we'll meet you at the hotel. We'll supply you with the SIM cards and we'll supply you with on-site help from the local representative in the UK.
So next time I go to Brazil in Congo, will you meet me there with a Samsung card?
Of course.